Okay, for the specialty exam, I'm going to be doing the cranial nerve assessment. So for cranial nerve 1 is olfactory. Can you close your eyes for me? Cover one ear. Tell me if you can smell something, and if so, what it is.
Alcohol.
Okay. Do the same thing with the other ear.
Okay, alcohol.
Okay, cranial nerve 1 is intact. The second nerve is the optic nerve. And so to test for that, can you cover one eye and read the first two lines of what's on the board?
Most deadly risk factors.
And close your other eye. Cover your other eye. And read the next two lines.
White, early hypertension.
Okay, and then both eyes together. Can you read that last line?
Family history, obesity, age.
Good. So the next part of testing this is I'm going to check when you cover one eye, your visual fields. So can you cover one eye for me? Tell me when you see my finger move while looking at me.
No. 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 No.
Good. Can you cover that other eye? Okay, look at me.
No. 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 No.
Okay, good. Cranial nerve 2 is intact. Cranial nerve 3, 4, and 6. I'm going to test make sure that you can see all 6 cardinal fields. So if you can look at my finger, follow my finger. Good. I don't see any gaze or nystagmus. Now we're going to do the cover-uncover test. Can you cover one of your eyes? Look at me. Uncover. Okay. I don't see any extraocular movements. Cover the other eye and uncover it. Also don't see any extraocular movements. So those cranial nerves are intact. Cranial nerve 5. I'm going to have you clench your teeth. And I'm going to palpate the mandible. And the temporal muscles. Sorry, the masseter and the temporal muscles. Okay, good. That feels normal. And now I'm going to do the sharp dull test with you. So I just want you to tell me if you feel something sharp or if you feel something dull.
Sharp.
Okay.
Dull. Dull.
Good.
Sharp.
Good.
Dull. Dull.
Good.
Sharp. Dull.
Good. Those cranial nerves are intact. And the 7th cranial nerve is the facial nerve. So I'm just going to test you for facial movements. Can you smile real big, frown, and then puff out your cheeks real big? Good. All that appears normal and symmetrical. So the 7th nerve is intact. The auditory nerve, I don't have a tuning fork, but if I did, I would do the Weber's test, which is where I would hit the tuning fork and then I would place it midline on the client's head. And I would ask, do you hear the sound bilaterally?
Yes.
And the appropriate correct response would be yes, if she did. When doing the Ryan test, I would hit the tuning fork and place it on the back of her ear, the mastoid, and let her tell me when she stopped hearing the sound.
No.
So when she tells me that she stopped hearing the sound, I would remove the tuning fork, place it close to her ear canal, and ask her if she still heard it. And the idea or appropriate test results is that she would still hear it because the sound travels twice as fast through air. And that is what would be indicative of the auditory cranial nerve being intact. The 9th and 10th cranial nerve, I would evaluate the uvula. So I would have her open her mouth and say ah. And I would see the uvula raise and lower as she made sounds, and it is midline. I'm also going to have you swallow, and her swallow is fine, and then I'm going to test her gag with a tongue blade. Okay, and her gag reflex is present, so that cranial nerve is intact. For the 11th cranial nerve, I'm going to do the spinal accessory assessment, and I'm going to test her shoulder strength. So when gonna have her turn her head towards my hand with resistance. Good? Good. And so the 11th cranial nerve is intact. The hypoglossal nerve is the 12th and final cranial nerve. And I'm gonna have her move her tongue in all directions, side to side, up and down. Good. And then to test the strength. Good. Good. And so that lets me know that the 12th cranial nerve is intact. So all 12 cranial nerves